Introducing us to the stream, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen of the chats and of the streams, and hopefully, if I can get it done today after work, boys and girls of the YouTubes, welcome. How are y'all doing today? I think I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. I'm doing great. We're already 5 minutes into stream, and we have not gotten anything done as of yet, except maybe jam out to a little bit of music. But let me go ahead and sign on into our multiplayer server here, and we'll go ahead and start getting things done. I don't have my glasses, but I do have my energy. Not sponsored. I feel like I have to say that every time I take a drink from that. Alright. Moif. Ah, there we are. Hello, welcome. So, last night, we finally got our reactor working. It does not seem to have any power at the moment. And we are draining power. So, okay. So it looks like it only works in bursts until we add more of these whole rounds. So we're probably going to need a couple of these. Let's grab a couple of whole rounds while we wait for the Samuels to join us. We'll grab half of it and we'll crush it down into some gold dust here as well. So we got pulverized and crushed gold. This goes a lot faster, and we can upgrade this to an advanced crushing factory as well. Start working on getting us some sand automatically. It looks to me like our storage system is starting to fill up. What is it full of? Holy shit. That is a lot of iron. I forgot we had our digital miner running last night. That is a lot of stuff. Let us go ahead and start and really just, that is a lot of materials. That is quite the amount of lead and silver and tin, and oh my god, that is a lot. Holy crap. Well, we have the ability to make a lot of things now. But that we're really not going to be worrying about our what kind of stuff we got. We have 1.6 thousand blocks of iron. That is phenomenal. We're not going to be worrying about our stuff here today. We're more worried about the magic stuff. I want to do magic today. And we are waiting on Sam to consume before we start getting too heavily into things. Because he's a hungry boy who needs his nom-noms. He's gonna kill me for that one. That's okay. Cool. And more gunpowder, because we realistically don't need all that sulfur. 2.6 1,000 copper. And you know, that's not even part of it. So the garden cloches have been running, but it looks like their primary focus right now, we'll keep like 400 redstone hanging out. Looks like their primary focus is running our carrots down, which is good. We need that. We have a ton of nickel. We'll keep the in-bar. And we just need to do our little thingy-mabobber here. What I should do is I should set up some auto-crafters. So all these gems get automatically compressed into their block forms here. But that is for a not today problem. And we have 116 diamonds, boys and girls. Sheesh. That is a lot. More copper. Yeah, we should really set up a system that automatically does all these gems. And I'll go through and I'll do that in between. So today might be a shorter stream. The lady friends is at work, and I'm her ride home. Her car is in the shop. Needs new tire pressure monitor gauges thing. Alright. Yeah, and everything else right now is just kind of... we forgot more silver. Right. Rubies, we're going to use 6,000 coal. I want to set up a system to automatically make coal coke. Because right now we have 1.6 thousand blocks of coal, which is just freaking insane. And we can compress our chaos essence down. There we go. There's just so much stuff to compress. But I think we got most of it. And there we go. We have nothing else in the red. We're still getting kind of close to filling up our system here. But for now, that's okay. We can work with that. But we are generating some power. But we are also using a good amount of that power. I guess, how much? 3 of those makes 1 string. Okay, so we can probably go through and at least get rid of the copious amounts of industrial hemp fibers. There we go. Now it's just, we have a ton of string. 13,000 to be exact. I guess we could compress 4 of it into wool. And then can we use the wool to make anything? We can make an invisibility cloak. Ender tank, ender pouch. Creosote oil, wool, and sticks gives us torches. Ear defenders. shield templates, facades, clouds, white quilted wool, smiley cloud, basic backpack, iron horse armor, gold and diamond, copper, tin, silver, lead, aluminum, nickel, platinum. How much platinum do we have? Nothing. We don't have any platinum. Okay. Well, at least for now, we can we'll compress some of it. We'll save some. We'll save like 1,000. There we go. So that should help out quite a bit there. There we go. 116,000. Much better. Much better. And then what can I use this for? Sugarcane block. Can I take that and make sugarcane? I can. So let's compress our sugarcane. There we go. Look at that. Just automatically compressing everything. 110,000. Cool. And then if we really wanted to, we can get rid of some stuff like granite. We can compress our lapis. We can compress these rubies. Yeah, because they are useful, but not at the moment. The rest of the sulfur, but we need that for making pyrotheum. Can we use paper to make anything? Maps, books, contracts, books, messenger mana lenses, network card, whitelist filter, shells, blueprints, crafting formula, base add-on, industrial foregoing manual, black hole label, bone meal bag, nether wart bag, storage terminal, composer, modifier item filter, generic type module. Nameplates, XNet stuff, paper walls, blank label from Thaumcraft, paper walls from Cork, paper lamps. We are going to use the paper lamps. Blank upgrade, actually additions manual, drill, block placing augment, paper cone, sub, red print, parchment, filter, hardened filter, reinforced filter, signalum filter, resonant filter, basic item filter, advanced item filter, mod item filter. Okay. Well, I think for now we have everything pretty much compressed down to what we need it to be. Let us see if the Samuel we'll go ahead and, there we are. And I should also go here and do a little bit of that. Cool. Nice. We can also set up, do we have a trash can? We do. So let's set up a trash can. We're going to need an exporter. Export. Let's grab an exporter from refined storage. We need a construction core. What are you missing? Iron. I have a ton of that. Cool. We'll send those in. Hi Ben, how are you? We're working on stuff. I have nuclear power now, by the way, Mr. Ben of the clan Ben. Right. So what do we not need a ton of? I use coffee for. Can't really use coffee for anything, so we're gonna get rid of coffee. Can I use canola for? Okay, don't really need canola. We can get rid of canola. Right. So let's head down into the bunker here. I see that. Are you feeling better today? There we go. We have created nuclear power, and we are just waiting for that. Cool. So once that hits, then we'll have another whole realm to do that. Well, you know, it's an idea. It's a thought. I see what my love gets. But we are draining power fairly quickly. But we are also gaining our power as well, so. Probably best if we tie this whole system together. So it's not losing or gaining any power. Is it just at a net? Okay. So it's just at a net 0 until we start adding more. Which is fine. Unless... So now that we have a ton of diamonds, I kind of want to set this up a little bit better. So Sam was saying we're going to need something like 2,000 induction casings alone. We don't need you, or you. Right. So now we're going to need induction casings. We don't need universal cables bookmarked. Right. I'm just waiting on Sam to come around. He is on, but he said he needed to consume, which is fine. I also need to ensure that I'm watching my phone for when Maggie texts me that she's ready for me to go pick her up, which is probably going to be around 3 o'clock. We should also go ahead and switch our batteries out while I'm thinking about it. So I have my Happy Air. Well, it's good to see you around, Ben. How are you? What you doing today? What is a day in the life of Benjamin looking like right now? You got work? We have a ton of plastic. Okay, so our gold dust is done. And the pulverized gold is done. And then we just need a block of coal. Okay, and metallurgic infuser, and boom. Okay, so now we have a ton of whole realms. We'll, okay. So now we just boom, 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 and boom. Cool. And then we just throw a whole realm in there. It's got all the fuel. Once this hits the 600 million again, it'll shoot, and we'll make more power. And we just need to keep up with having whole ROMs in there, I guess. Because, right, if we look at fuel, tritium, we have no deuterium. Wait, what happened to our deuterium? Hold on. Do we have just far too much? Oh, it's because we're full on oxygen. Okay, so let's grab another pressurized tube. That didn't put oxygen into our system, did it? I really hope it didn't.
Howdy.
Howdy! I've somehow kickstarted the system to have...
I have what?
I see what it tried to do. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. It tried to put oxygen into the reactor.
Oh no.
Yeah, which is, I mean, we have the ability to have that not do things that we don't want it to. So we just need, there we go. So we need to make bigger storage for our oxygen and find a way that we can use that for stuff. Because we're producing oxygen really fast.
Okay. So we need to find a way to just get rid of the oxygen.
Either store it or get rid of it. Yes, Sam. Yes, Ben. That is this man's. I also set up a system so granite, coffee beans, canola, limestone, and slate all just automatically gets removed from our system.
Okay. Cool.
Because we really don't need it, and we were at 111,000. We were up to like 150,000. With the digital miner and having everything running. But right now, we have the garden cloches going. The garden cloches are growing crops.
Excellent.
We don't have the sugar cane going in there. Kind of want to see how many ender pearls we have, because we have the ender lilies going. We have 18 ender pearls. So the ender lilies are pretty slow. Can I make an ender lily? Ender lily. Alright, ender lily, is there a way to make it? No. There's a phytogenic insulator, which uses flux phytogrow and ender lily and gives an ender pearl with a 100% chance to get an ender lily back, and it needs water. Okay, but we can go back to the end. Excuse me, sir, you little shit. Little zombie tried to fucking eat my toes.
Right. I'm gonna turn all of these blocks of coal coke into just coal coke and start making more steel.
Awesome. So we can set up a way to automatically do that, if you would like. There is a way that we can hook up those induction smelters downstairs and have that run automatically.
That would probably wouldn't be a bad idea. So
So what I want to do is I want to set up our system downstairs. So our reactor is stopped. I think it's just because it ran out of fuel. We have an injection rate of 2, and I don't think we had any DT fuel running into it.
okay.
Now, I don't know if we can set up another injection port to put DT fuel into it. But I made like a shit ton of whole realms and just filled them with DT fuel.
Cool.
So we need to upgrade our gas tanks.
Either that, or we need to set up like a larger storage of DT fuel.
Well, we have the storage of DT fuel. It's just getting it into the reactor. We might need one more reactor port, like the valve, to put DT fuel into it. But I want to make some elite alloys, and then we have 6 atomic alloys hanging out, so I can make some ultimate gas tanks, which hold 512,000 gas. Because we have a lot of diamonds now. So these are advanced gas tanks. So I'm going to grab these. I need to make these reinforced, and then I need to make these ultimate. So to make this, to make the elite is 4 reinforced alloy and 4 osmium, and then the ultimate is 4 atomic alloy and 4 osmium. So to do that, let me look at our diamonds here. Go ahead and put stuff away that we don't need. So I'm gonna grab... I think we need like 16 diamonds total to do this.
Okay.
Can I use the crusher on obsidian? I cannot, but I can use the pulverizer on obsidian. I think we only need like 4. We are going to need to get more obsidian. We're running very low. But how do you feel about doing some magic shit today?
I'm perfectly down for that.
Nice. There's a couple of things that I want to get done. Not necessarily magic, but just in general. So you see how we get like all these different gems and stuff?
Yeah.
Alexandrite and violet sapphires and all them.
Mm-hmm.
I can set up a system with some auto crafters, same as like what we have downstairs, to make the hell is it called? Set up auto crafters to compress them automatically and just re-input them into our system. And the higher tiers that we do of the auto crafters, the faster it goes. I'm getting texts from the girlfriend.
See.
Alright. She said if I can head over in the next like 25 to 30 minutes, so it's going to be a short stream, but I do need to go get Maggie.
No problem.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Where's that gold dust? And we should throw those whole ROMs in there. Alright. So I'm gonna real quick we have 48 carbon hanging out in there. Why do I have so much carbon? Let's just grab some iron. Because I need to clear out the metallurgic infuser. We can use oxygen in scuba tanks if we wanted to. But I just want to get these gas tanks fixed up with some new stuff. Cool. So now let's put that in there with the diamond dust. We can get 8 reinforced alloy. Make it 10 because we're going to need that. So then we'll do elite gas tank 1 and our osmium. Grab a bunch of that. And then reinforced. And then boom. And then atomic. And right, so now I just need 2 in there. Boom. And boom. 2 atomic alloys. I do want to, at some point, get some more elite universal cables. Maybe even ultimate universal cables. So that we can transfer power a lot more. Because we are getting a good amount of diamonds from the deep dark.
That's good.
Alright. So now I'm making deuterium again. and our gas tanks have yeah, so let's make sure that this is input. Cool. So now these will only input, and they will both get oxygen put into them, and things will be good. Cool. So we're gonna go till about 2 o'clock, and then I need to go get her.
Sounds good.
I'm surprised you haven't decided to start streaming, Sam.
I wouldn't have enough time to be consistent with it. At least not yet.
Well, it is an idea. Do like multi-streams.
It's an idea.
But now we are getting. This should be filling up with 1,000 deuterium. So why is this not getting more deuterium? 10,000 deuterium. So make sure our side configs are. I see, says the blind man. Well, how much of this do we have? We're about to kickstart the reactor again.
Okay.
But I think we need to set up a faster system for making.
For making power to kickstart the reactor.
No, for making more deuterium. Because we're getting plenty of heavy water. This is filling up with oxygen. Why is this not? I guess it needs to fill up the buffer tubes. The pressurized tubes need to fill up. Okay, no, we are filling up on deuterium now. And we are making DT fuel. So I'm wondering if perhaps on the bottom or on one of the sides we can set up another port. We can move the power a little bit and set up another port to make. Yeah, it's an injection rate of 2. Tritium, deuterium. And we have the whole realm for DT fuel. And we're at 400 million. So this is ready to kickstart again. But currently we have only 63 million RF. And dropping. In that. We do need to figure out a way to hook up everything. But if you would like to, real quick, set up the system here for making... I can work on making these autocrafters. So I want to make the tier 3 with tier 1. What am I missing? Alright, so for the tier 1 we need a machine frame. Boom. 2 redstone torches. Okay. Grab some more sticks. Grab just a stack of redstone torches, what the hell, and then 15 crafting tables, fuck it. So tier 1 crafter, tier 2 crafter, tier 3 crafter. Hey, Cat is here.
Hooray!
We're only going to be live for like another 20 minutes, Cat, because I need to go pick up Maggie from work. Her car is in the shop. And I have not had much time to see her. She's been working her ass off to get money for her trip to Florida, and then our trip to Hershey Park. And I really hope that once we get there, everything is taken care of. Otherwise, I'm going to be really pissed off about this dude. Alright. So we have our tier 3 crafter. This machine can handle up to 8 recipes.
Okay. Seems simple enough.
So we might need more, but then we also have these induction smelters. Whoa. Didn't want to go back down into the bunker. So I need probably at least 3 exporters. Grab 3 exporters, which means we need 3 basic processors. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we ran out of processor binding. Half a stack, sure. So 3 basic processors, probably need 6 because we're going to need importers as well. Yeah, and then we're going to need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 raw improved processors, which are very easy to do. So we'll split these, get these done faster. And boom. So now we need to make 3 construction cores. And then 3 destruction cores. And then we use the cable, improved processor, construction core, get exporters, destruction cores, importers. Nice. So now, if you want to go ahead, or I can grab them, I'm going to pick these up, and we'll head down into the bunker here. And we have a ton of space back here to do stuff. So let's grab some universal cables and some refined storage cables. Let's run a power line off of this. And, you know, I kind of want to have some level of evenness here. So we'll need our crafter. So let's run this power line under. So we'll run the power underneath. And we need the induction smelters. We'll start with them. 1 and 2. We're going to want exporters on there and importers on here. And then I think the crafter requires power as well, so we'll put the crafter down. Yep. And then we want an exporter and an importer. And because refined storage is wonderful, let's leave ourselves a little bit of room here in case we ever want to expand. All we now need to do is run this right here and run this right there. Nice. So we get coal coke and we get iron, and we want to import coal coke and iron into this system. We need to unlock the metallurgical. We want to configure we want to configure both sides to be from the back. And we want the output to be on the top. There we go. So import from the back, output from the top. And we just unlock the metallurgical flux slot, put the coal coke, the iron. Nice. So now this will automatically make us steel and send it into our system. Okay, so now that's working. That whole system's working. So now, Sam, you don't have to worry about making steel. So long as we have iron in the system, which I will go ahead and just make sure our system has a ton of just iron ingots hanging out. So long as there's iron in the system, this will create steel for us. Right. And now we want to grab all of our little gems that we can. So let's just look up block in our system. And there's a lot of them. So there's probably, let's have a look here. We're going to want, we can start with 8. So we'll go with the 8 biggest stacks that we have. Probably going to be chaos, sapphire, ruby, peridot, red garnet, so that's 5, red garnet. We'll turn all of our coal coke into coal coke. Amber, morganite, that's 7, and iolite. So we'll start with that for now. So now all we need to do is come over here to the crafter. And we need to turn all of these into their gem forms. And we need this to import all of these. And then we need to set our first recipe to be block of amber, apply. Our second recipe to be a block of morganite, apply. Our third recipe to be iolite, apply. Our fourth recipe to be chaos, apply. Red garnet, apply. Apply. Ruby. And last but certainly not least, sapphire. So now anytime these go into our system, anytime we get any of these, they will go into our system as blocks. When am I going to be streaming again? Probably tonight after work. So anytime between 11:30 and like 12. I'll go live again because I don't have work tomorrow. But right, so now if I look up steel in our ME system, or just our system here, we now have 862 steel ingots. Which is pretty nice.
That's pretty good.
And that's just off of 2 induction smelters that are constantly being filled up with iron and coal coke. So once we run out of coal coke, then this is just going to have... We'll need to reset that. Because there's no way, realistically, for us to lock these. Now, I could set up a system where it only pumps... And I could probably do that real quick. So out the front, we can't... I can't configure out the front. Never mind. We're using the one side for power. And we're using up those 2 sides because they're next to each other, but we can make them not next to each other. Right. I can also set up a system where it won't fill up on certain things. I'm also going to throw this enriched iron in there to get some steel dust. Not like we really need to worry about that at the moment. But cool, we are going down in all of the things that we want to go down in the trash can. I also set up that a trash can for us. Right, and we have coffee beans set up there, yeah. Cool, and there's no filter in it right now. Right. Got that dude hanging out. We are going down in the iron department, but that's okay. We already have 1,010, 1,012 steel.
There we go.
Which you said we needed a ton of, right?
We're gonna need at least, like, per 18 by 18 battery, we're gonna need at least, like, 1,950 induction casings per. If I'm correct.
So we'll need roughly, what, 4,000 steel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We might not have the coal coke for that now, but I can grab some more coal and go check on our...
I'm just hoping I did that math right, because if I didn't do it right, then, like,
well,
we're gonna have a lot of spare induction casings.
That's alright. I'm going to go ahead and start working on some more coal coke. I'm going to put the blocks of coal into our coke ovens here, and they're going to do that. Alright. It is about that time for me to start wrapping things up. But... So we didn't really do much magical wizarding shit, but we'll have another day 12.
Mm-hmm. We can do that.
Are you going to be on tonight?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I might not be home tonight. We'll see.
Okay. Well, if you want to do anything in between, you are more than welcome to do such.
Cool.
And we're pretty close to kickstarting this reactor again. Let's grab the other whole realms. We have 7 with DT fuel in them. And I want to see if I can hopper output the whole rounds into there. The reactor is formed. Let's see if this will shoot the laser. It probably won't do it while I'm right here. I don't think it's going to do it in the next 4 minutes. That's okay though. That it has everything it needs to kickstart, and we'll see if it takes the other whole realm, and we'll figure out DT fuel, inputting that into our system. But we are now getting deuterium again, and it's just we need to work on what we're gonna do with the oxygen.
Yeah. From what I've seen with the oxygen, we can either set up like another ore processing system that uses oxygen, or we could probably just find a way to dispose of it.
Yeah, I think disposal is probably going to be our best bet. Alright. So, right. It is about that time, so I'm going to start winding things down here, and I'll catch up with you a little bit later, Sam.
Cool. See you around, sir.
Alright. So chat, thank you guys very much for coming out to the stream. I know it's a short one, it was only an hour long, but I got some things to do, and I'd like to see my girl for a little bit while I have the ability to do so. Yeah, thank you guys for coming out to the stream. No music outro this time, just because I really need to get going. Next time, magic. Alright, I promise, we're gonna do magic. I'm gonna do the research that we need for Thaumcraft to do magic, because I want to get some magical wizardy shit going. Maybe even some Botania, so we can get some pretty legit armor in the Terra Steel. Terra Steel's pretty cool. Gives you like extra hearts and stuff if my memory serves me right. But yeah, guys, thank you guys ever so much for coming out to the stream. If you're not already, everything on the bottom underneath that, thanks for watching, the Twitter, the Instagram, the YouTube. You guys know how it is. You guys know where to go and how to follow me. Follow me over there on all of those so you guys never miss a beat of when I'm going live, because I know Twitch notifications suck. Twitter at 6_DWN, Instagram 6moonsmedia, and YouTube 6moonsdown. Probably going to start changing some stuff on the Twitch, so it'll be 6moonsDWN, just to kind of not have the extra numbers and stuff, but that's for another time. We'll discuss that later. But thank you guys ever so much for coming out to the stream. I really do appreciate you guys. Y'all are awesome, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, guys.